In today's video, we're going to be looking at some really exciting opportunities at Amazon, and get this, they do not require phones. Now, I found several high-paying jobs that pay up to $55 an hour and equipment is provided. I've also included some bonus opportunities for those of you that love chat support, so let's hop right in. But first, a special request from a couple of people that specifically wanted me to look at some opportunities for them. Miss Kimberly said, "Hey, Jazzy, can you send some executive assistant roles this way? You helped me get a job last year and I appreciate it. I like to add another income stream so I can start saving for retirement." Well, Miss Kimberly, if Jazzy did it once, she can do it again. I can absolutely show you some executive assistant opportunities today. And then Miss Latrine said, "Hey, Jazzy, please share any full-time remote beauty jobs. I want to work in beauty, but I don't want to work at a retail store or department store." Well, I got you covered today. I absolutely have a beauty job in the lineup. And guess what? It is no phones. So let's get into that opportunity. And then the beautiful Miss Pamela said, "Hey, Jazzy, I've been watching for a while and love your videos. I'm 58 with a lot of experience, been working for a while." She's looking for remote or part-time, full-time, flexible jobs. And she says, "I currently work in sales and have a team, but I also care for a family member. But I've also got some experience in admin, assisting, office manager, billing, and HR experience. Does that count?" Yes, Pamela, that absolutely does count. So I have an opportunity for you as well. So let's take a look at our first opportunity. So for those of you that are very passionate about women's health, Every Mother is hiring right now. Now, this is a company that is all about helping women to improve their core and pelvic floor. For those of us that have, had a baby or that may just be wanting to tighten those core muscles, this is a really cool company. And right now they are hiring for a customer experience specialist. And this is a part-time role. No, you don't have to be a woman to work for this company, but they are hiring for part-time. And what you will be doing is answering questions through email. So this is one of the no phone opportunities that we have today. You may be answering it through real-time messaging and email as well. So make sure you are comfortable with doing that. Many of you already do this or have done it at some point in your career. There's a bit of previous experience required. Most of you have already done this as far as Google Sheets or working with Google Docs or Google Gmail, and of course, customer experience. So many of you have done this. I've done the resumes for you. They are in your portal at paybump.com. That link is down below in the description box. Now, the next opportunity that we have is going to be for PayPal. Now, PayPal is going to have a really exciting opportunity for those of you looking for that executive assistant type job, right? So with this particular job, they actually hire in places like California, New York, Ohio, and several other locations as well. So I get a lot of people from California and New York saying, "Jazzy, what about us?" Listen, I told you, I don't forget about you guys. Okay, so if you've ever worked as an admin assistant or an office manager, this is going to be perfect for you. You're going to basically coordinate meetings for people that work in the C-suite. So many of you have experience with scheduling meetings. You have experience with providing communication, screening, or responding to phone calls or emails on behalf of the CEO or any other person that may be in the C-suite. You may do things related to making travel arrangements for the people in the C-suite or their team members. You may do some calendar management, things of that nature. Again, nothing too crazy. And with this particular job, it's going to pay up to $55 per hour. So make sure you are negotiating on the higher end of that scale, especially if you've got any sort of office management or administrative experience. If you've ever worked with calendars and Outlook or anything like that, you need to make sure you're negotiating closer to that $55 an hour range, right? Okay, so this next opportunity that we have is going to be for Amazon. Now, I told you guys that I had opportunities for those of you that were passionate about working in the beauty industry. And yes, this is even going to hire in California as well as other states like New York, Texas, Washington, Virginia. And again, if your state is not listed, as I've always said before, you should be applying regardless, okay? Because sometimes they just don't list all of the locations on here, right? I first applied for a job at Amazon and it was listed for San Francisco, and your girl lives in Atlanta. I'm just saying. So it says that Amazon is seeking a passionate and experienced beauty consultant to provide world-class service, to address inquiries and provide recommendations to customers in a remote environment via chat. Now, as a luxury beauty chat consultant, you're going to give them a really exceptional and personal experience based on their beauty objectives or questions that they may have around a beauty, any sort of beauty routine or brands related to beauty, right? They do provide you with training, and this is going to be a 9-to-5 position. And again, you're going to be working in a chat environment, helping people with their luxury beauty selections. And of course, most of you already have some form of retail sales experience or chat support experience. Being bilingual is a plus. So if you speak a different language, that is obviously going to work in your favor. Now, it's preferred to have some sort of associate's degree or something, but that's not a deal breaker. You don't need a degree to work in this job. And this job is going to go up into the $65,000 a year range. So that's going to be somewhere around $32, $33 per hour. Again, Amazon does also give you stock in the company, and many times people will also get those sign-on bonuses depending on how well suited you are for this role. So the resumes are done for this position as well, but I did want to include one more bonus opportunity, and that is going to be for the technical specialist role. And this is going to be working with the product Blink with Amazon. Okay. If you guys have never heard of Blink, do a quick Google search of it, but this is basically supporting the Blink system. If any of you have ever heard of like Ring, like if you've ever had like the little Amazon doorbell, or any of like the Amazon little home products, this is kind of similar to that. So make sure you do a quick little research of that. But this is going to be responding to customer inquiries that are being sent via email. Okay, so customers may have questions about how Blink works, or they may have just purchased it or signed up for it, and they might have questions related to that. Now, what I love about Amazon is they will provide you with training for these sorts of customer support teams or customer success teams are very common across Amazon. They provide you with extensive training. So no, you don't actually have to be like an expert on this stuff, but just have in general a working understanding of what Blink is or what like Amazon Ring is. Or if you use it, obviously that's great because you have firsthand experience. So you're going to talk to customers. You're going to not talk to them verbally, but you'll be talking to them via email. You may be doing a little bit of troubleshooting. You may answer some questions related to the product itself, how it's used, things of that nature. So make sure you're applying for this job as well. Now, this is also going to be, from what I understand, a more higher paying job. I thought that I saw that this job goes into that $60,000 to $70,000 an hour, or I'm sorry, $60,000 to $70,000 a year. That would be crazy if you got paid that much in an hour. So make sure that you guys are, again, negotiating up. You're using the resumes. That's why I did them and placed them into your portal over at paybump.com. The link is also in the description. Now, sometimes Amazon can hire really quickly. And if you find yourself being contacted within a couple of days, make sure you go and check out these interview prep videos, because these are some of the very same questions that I've been asked when I was applying for Amazon and when I ultimately got the job. So make sure you're checking out these videos, because as we always say over here, if you stay ready, you never ever have to get ready. Oh,